you guys? Trishana's Trends here. Y'all, I have the craziest freaking story ever to tell you guys. Crazy story. This is the things I need you to do before I start the story. I need you to get your phones out. Add me on Snapchat at Trishana, because when you see this, I need you guys to snap me your reactions. Comment below as well, but I need y'all to snap me your reactions because I'm still dealing with this. Second thing I need you guys to do is grab your popcorn because it's about to be juicy. And if you like me, black folks, we put hot sauce in it. So, start the video. So, let me tell y'all this. Y'all got your popcorn ready? So, this guy I was talking to, 29 years old, beautiful. I'm not going to say any names, and if you're watching this, you deserve to see it. Anyway, you guys, this just happened to me like a couple days ago, so it's fresh. Like, I'm still blown away by the fact that this is like real life. Like, pinch me. So, anyway, this guy I was talking to, real fine, drives a 2016 car. I'm not going to say the car because it's giving it away. 2016 expensive car. So he got money, just has it all going on. He's tall, dresses really nicely, keeps his hair cut, name brand shoes, Balenciagas, like Christian Louboutin, like does the whole nine. That type of stuff doesn't faze me, but I'm just saying so you guys can paint this image of this guy's brown skin. You know, I like him a little dark. So anyway, we're going out, right? So we went out. Where's the first day? The very first day, we seen each other twice that day. So we hung out and we went to eat. At that time, I wasn't hungry, so he had a drink. I had water. I'm not a drinker. So anywho, so then later on that night, I went out with some friends. And he was like, I really want to see you. Let's go out. So we went and walked around downtown. So I'm like, okay, cool. He was a little boring. So I'm like, he's a little boring. I was like, you don't talk much. He was like, yeah, I know I'm still, you know, I'm not much of a talker. I'm like, okay, well, that's a little whack. That's a little boring. But whatever, I get in my car after the little time we had and I drive off. And it was cool. You know what I mean? It was nothing big. It was just basics. Like, what do you like to do? What are you into? He also has his own business. So he makes good money for himself. So he also wants to be in the fashion industry. Of course, I'm in the fashion industry. So we kind of started off talking about business. You know what I mean? So it's kind of casual. It's about to get juicy. Grab your popcorn. So then, the very next day, you guys, he wanted to pick me up in his car. Okay, so I'm like, okay, I'm getting a little fancy. So he picked me up in his car, and we went down to get ice cream downtown again. So this time we're downtown. The line was long. He was like, oh, I don't want to wait in this long line. I'm like, you know, loosen up. You're a little uptight. It's okay. We'll be fine. So we're sitting in this line, you guys. I mean, we're standing in this line, and we're starting to build up communication. Like, it's starting to get a little more smooth, not so awkward, whatever. So then we finally get our ice cream, and we go have a seat, and we're just eating our ice cream, and we're talking. So he really starts to loosen up. Like, I'm like, okay, I can kind of like him. Again, all the flashy things, that doesn't mean anything if I don't feel like I have a mental / you know, if you can't make me laugh, if you're not fun because I'm a goofy person, then I won't like you. I don't care what you have. I don't care if you have a private jet, a house, way out. Like, you know what I mean? I don't care about that. So, because I'm going to get my own money. I'm just saying. Shout out to the girls that get their own money. Anyway, so we're talking and he was like, he knows my mom because he has a business that my mom kind of works under. It's a little complicated. Anyway, so he was like, I have a confession. Your mom looks really good. I'm like, yeah, my mom, she's cool. You know, I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, would you be mad if I liked your mom? And I was like, whoa there. You know, like, if you like my mom, okay, this is awkward. I was like, I'll tell her. Keep in mind, he's young. He's 29. My mom's 43. I don't know how she is. She's like 43. So if I was to tell my mom that, she would like, you know, nope. And he took my daughter on a date. So no. But at that moment, I'm just like, this guy's still new, but I'm like, take me home. Like, why would you even tell me you like my mom? Like, what is that? You know what I mean? He was like, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. One thing you need to know about me is I'm a jokester. So I'm like, whatever. I kind of let that slide. I still have in the back of my brain, like, this dude got some issues maybe. So then we're talking. The rest of the conversation's good. We're doing a little laughing, a little hee-hee, a little ha-ha, a little nudge-nudge. So I'm like, okay, it's cool. So then we're getting in the car, and he was just like, he was playing music. So, you know, I like somebody that I can dance with in the car. Like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to be uptight. Like, the song comes on and you're just like this. Because me, I'm going to be in the car like, hey, twerk a little something. You know what I mean? So I want you to be goofy. So in the car, he's actually dancing. So I'm like, okay, I can actually see myself, you know, loosening up. Because I'm in the passenger seat like, get it. Good to Shauna. You know, so I'm like, okay, cool. So then, grab 9 popcorn. So the next day, he was like, you should come over. I really want to cook for you. So I'm like, you know, it's too soon to come over. It's your personal space, it's privacy. I'm not about that life. You know what I'm saying? He was like, no, I just want to cook for you, be chill. So I'm like, I really don't feel like going. Always go with your first instinct. Grab your popcorn. Keep it close. So I go to his house. Oh my gosh, I still can't believe this. Go to his house. He had made me a nice little meal. He was like, did I tell you I had kids? I was like, what? I was like, no, you told me when I met you didn't have any kids. I was like, because you told me you can't wait to have kids so you can dress them up, whatever. He was like, yeah, I have kids or whatever. So then he goes and gets in the shower. I sat on the couch. Keep in mind, I'm fully clothed. I'm not that type of chick. And he had to take a shower because I guess he got done playing sports, soccer, whatever. So then he comes out fully clothed. There was none of that funny business going on. He comes out. He was like, yeah, I have kids. And he was like, get me to show you. So I was like, I was just getting ready to leave. I was like, because you doing a little too much. You're secretive. I don't do well with secrets. You see what I'm saying? So he was like, he showed me some pictures, but I guess, I don't know what it was. I guess it was like random pictures on Facebook. So I'm like, you have kids. At that moment, I'm ready to go. Not because you have kids, but it's because now I feel like you lied. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, I'm kind of ready to go. Is there any other secrets you have? He was like, no. I was like, you're bearing all these secrets. First you like my mom, now you got kids, but now they're both jokes. Like, some of this stuff isn't funny. Actually, both of it is not funny. That's what I mean by I like someone that's goofy. My heart's pounding because I'm about to get to the juice. Grab that popcorn. So 20 minutes after this whole I have kids, I'm just playing I don't have kids situation, I'm sitting on the couch. He's like, come closer. So we're both on like the big couch or whatever. He's on this side, I'm on that side. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm into personal space. Don't get too close. He was like, okay, I completely respect that. So I'm like, I hear a knock at your door. He was like, no, it's probably next door. Granted, the apartment complex, the doors are right by each other. So I'm like, okay, maybe it is next door. But I was hearing like a scratch. Like a scratch. Not like a knock, but like a scratch. So I'm like, yo, someone's really at your door. He's like, no, it's not. So I'm like, okay, you know what's going on. So he gets up, and I guess he looks through like the little peephole, but maybe he couldn't see anything. I don't know. I was sitting on the couch, so I didn't see everything within that area. So I guess he looked through the peephole, but no, he didn't see anyone. So next thing I know, someone busts through the door, and it's this young lady. She's light-skinned. She's pretty. She didn't have any makeup or anything on, but she was pretty. She walks up to me, and she goes, hi, what's your name? And I was like, I'm Trishana. What's your name? She was like, I'm so-and-so. So-and-so's girlfriend. Everyone's girlfriend. My heart dropped. Bruh. She said she was his girlfriend. At that moment, my life flashed. Like, I thought I was in a movie. Like, you know when you can't stand up because you gotta rock? Like, I couldn't get off the couch. That's how, like, I started shaking instantly. Like, I didn't know what to do. So I tried to get off the couch. By the time I stood up, she was like, you're fucking cheating. This is cheating. I tried to, it's like she's pushing him upside the head. She's like, I went by your friend's house. I tried to call them. I knew it. I was like, oh my gosh. So at this time, I'm running for the door. Like, I'm like, this has nothing to do with me. I want no parts of this. So I'm trying to get out the door. He's grabbing my arm. No, don't go, Trish. Don't go, Trish. I'm like, let me go. I have to go. She was like, no, you stay. I'll go. I was like, oh my gosh, no, I have to go. I have to go. So by the time I pull away from him and get out the door, I'm like, my phone is in there. So now I have to get back in there to get my phone. So I don't know who was pulling on the door, but I was able to hurry up and get back in there and grab my phone. So this time I'm like, okay, I'm about to make a quick exit to the door. She was like, this is fucking cheating. And now she's blocking the door. So she has the door. Ain't nobody going nowhere. I'm leaving. And I'm like, I gotta go. So then he grabbed me again. He's like, right here, Trish, stay, please stay. You want her to stay over me? You want her to stay over me? I'm like, look, I have to go. I have nothing to do. How long has this been going on? How long? So you here fucking her? I'm like, we were not doing that. Like, we were both close. Y'all in here fucking? That's what y'all doing? So y'all, I'm like, we were both on the couch. I'm fully dressed. I'm like, I don't have time. Why am I explaining? Like, who are y'all? I gotta go. I have to go. And she was like, no. She stood in front of the door. She was like, did he tell you I'm on my period and that we, last night and I sat on his face last night while I'm on my period? Did he tell you that? Did he tell you that? I said, congratulations. Like, what did you want me to say? Like, I said, congratulations. I have to go. This has nothing to do with me. What is this? Huh? What is this? I knew it. I knew it. So she's doing all this. Just let me go. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm just thankful that her energy was not directed towards me. Her hate was not directed towards me, because if it was, boy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But no, in all actuality, you don't treat people like that. Like, I should have went upside his head for her, because I could just imagine how she felt. Granted, I don't know the relationship between them. I really don't know. By the time I left, like, I was shaking. Like, I was in heels too. Like, I was snatched. So I was just like, I cannot believe this happened to me. I was legit calling people, like, trying to tell them the story. And then he tried to text me. He was like, I've already ended it with her. That's why I didn't know that she was going to pop up. Why else would I keep telling you to stay? And I'm just like, we have nothing else to talk about. Look, I get you and my mom still do business together. I'll make sure that that still goes smoothly, because I'm that type of person. If I did something in my personal life, I wouldn't want it to affect my professional life. So I was like, I'm going to make sure that still goes according. Just keep me out of it. We don't have anything else to talk about. I wish you well. You know what I'm saying? The end. And he's been calling me till this day, because again, this is still fresh. Like, I'm still freshly the other woman. Like, this is y'all, when I told you I should have that popcorn. By the way, this popcorn was stale. It's like, this is old pop. It's been like on the table for like 2 days, no lie. It was covered up. But anyway, I had to eat it because I had to tell y'all this story. So comment below, you guys. Snapchat me. What would you do in that situation? Like, am I supposed to stop and plead my case to her? I don't know who she is. I tried to find her on Facebook. Like, I really wanted to reach out to her. Like, I can only imagine. Or should I not do that? Because again, I don't know their relationship. But I get there's plenty of times where people feel like they're fed up in the relationship, or maybe something new and young comes up and you guys feel like you guys have the same goals, whatever. But that's just not the way you go about it in my eyes, because the same way you get him is the same way you lose him. And a man that fine, I would be danged if I lost him to someone else even younger or more like, you know what I mean? It's just, there's ways to go about things. Tia was like, just be done with dating. And right now, that's where it stands. Like, I just can't, and I will never be the other woman again, I pray. And it was never my intention. So if you see this video, lady, I'm so sorry. Take them back or don't, but I'm out of it. So that was my story, you guys. Snapchat me right now at Trishana. Go subscribe. See you in my next video.